I'm a parent.
All right, let's get rolling with this. I was going to say pull up this break on my phone and we'll get going. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to go get more 55 points. Hold on. Thought I grabbed them when I grabbed the 130s and I didn't. Give me 1 second. What do you mean, how's it been breaking? I mean, it just goes to the team of whatever the guy is jersey. Maybe you can clarify the question. We have Topps Chrome Update Series 2023. We're going to have 2 boxes of Tier 1. We're going to have Topps Cosmic Chrome Topps Update Series Hobby, which we'll open that first, and we have 2 boxes of Museum Collection. There's every case normally has a couple 101s in it. I mean, they're not true 101s because they're buybacks. The checklist is good, but it's not good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's a lot of like collectible veterans. They're not even veterans; they're retired players because it's a retired player box. There's a lot of collectible retired players. There's a few guys that are like not really worth collecting, to be honest with you. But I mean, there's also guys in there that it's like you can still hit like really big players. They're just not as common as like some of the guys like Coco Crisp. Like the last 2 we opened had Jose Canseco and Jay Bruner. I mean, Jose Canseco, I know he did steroids and will never make the Hall of Fame, but he's like, there's like a whole Jose Canseco. There's like 2 different Jose Canseco card collecting groups on Facebook that have like over a couple thousand people in each one. So, and it's not like the same people. So there's definitely like places to sell his cards to. Like Andy's selling like 12 different teams. I just did it because with the veterans, like, you don't know, you could get a guy like Dale Murphy. Not Dale Murphy, not a good example because I think he only played on the Braves. I'm thinking of the good dude that played on the Dodgers. Was like a pretty boy in the 80s. Oh, man, I cannot think of his name right now. Steve Garvey. So, like, Steve Garvey played on 3 teams. Like, Steve Garvey's a good player. But he's a guy that's in the box. That makes sense. Or could be in the boxes. There you go. Julio Franco, Pudge, Andrew Jones, Juan Gonzalez. Yeah, it's all the guys. Like, there's a checklist. I mean, I think Schmaltz, Glavine, and Maddox have signed in. I think they've signed it in previous years. I don't know if they signed it in this particular years, but the biggest reason I put those 2 boxes in there was because of the museum collection. To try to get a museum collection box or like some of these higher like these mid-tier hit boxes that's like museum collection, tribute, triple threads into a valued like price. It's hard because the boxes are expensive. So I was trying to figure out how I could get like more autographs in the break to make it like just have more hits in general without it like making the price go up too much. And I prefer John Kirk. Prefer Captain Kirk, actually. Speaking of which, I have like a premium set of Star Wars comes out. That's like essentially the museum collection of Star Wars is releases soon. Ooh. Let's get into this break. Good luck to everybody. We have team list on the right over at camera in the bottom left-hand corner. Let's get rolling. We have Rodon, Mike Trout, Michael Wacha, Drury, Bradley Hill, Cooper Hummel, we have Corey Julks, Sam Hilliard. What am I doing? Jordan Walker, Matt McLean, Eric Hosmer, Zach Neto, Fernando Tatis Jr. We have Navarez, Jose Hernandez, and we have our first autograph, and it's going to be for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And that's going to go to Ben Hewlett in his first break. So we're getting some first-timers luck here for some guys. Nice hit on the Moreno. We have Medina, Bryce Miller, and Alexander. Wendell, Max Scherzer, Matt Reynolds, Pablo Lopez, Owen Miller, Lou Gamina, J.D. Martinez, Brett Anderson, Miguel Amaya, Brewer Hicklin. We have Braden Shoemake, Fortes, Soto, Rodon on the Aqua Purple. Or Fuchsia Purple, I mean, not Aqua Purple on the Yankees, 77 out of 299. Tristan Casas, Adley Rutschman, Vinny Pasquantino, Casey Schmidt, Solano, Wong, Garrett Stubbs, Grayson Rodriguez, Michael Bush on the refractor, Bachman, Stuart Fairchild, Gunnar Henderson, Oscar Colas, and Mitch Haniger. We have Perkins, Miller, Josh Jung, Fulmer, Miguel Castro, Miller, Downs. I have Walker, Schuster, Andrew Nardi for the Marlins on the True Green. So go to Zach Ryder, 14 out of 99. Corbin Carroll, Arcia, Alec Burleson, Valdez, Miguel Vargas, Renfroe, Moreno, Chisholm Jr., Vasquez, Eflin, Perez, and Hernandez. Riley Green, Feltner, Stram, Candelario, Acuna Jr., Weiss, Irvin. I have Williamson, Odor, Sears, Bird, Arrays, Soto, Xavier Edwards, Cabalario, Andrus, and Julio Rodriguez. Farrison, Stout, Lewis, Vaughn Grisham, Provar, Brett Phillips, Peraza. We have Pete Alonso and William Contreras. That is going to be the first box of the break. Let's get into a tier 1. I'm going to have a 323 out of 400 on Robbie Ray to the Mariners. A former Cy Young winner. It's going to go to Chuck. And we're going to have Jose Posada, 85 out of 99 on the patch auto. Going to the Yankees. And Angela. And then we're going to have Kuas going to the Royals. 112 out of 299. And it's going to go to James Gustin and the Royals. Topps Cosmic Chrome. The cardboard made a really weird noise, so I want to make sure I packed it and get like stuck underneath the cardboard somehow. Because they just take the same box like size as is the hobby, but there's 4 less packs, so they put cardboard at the bottom to like make up for the space. And it must have caught air underneath and it made like a weird thud, so I thought maybe a pack fell underneath it, but it didn't. This is like 90% of people love the design of this product. 10% people like absolutely hate it, and like no one's neutral about it. And no one's just like, the design's okay. Like everyone's like, I love the design, or they're like, the design's the worst. It's terrible. No space cards. Baseball and space aren't allowed to go together. How dare Topps try to be creative? I just want Heritage high number. Not that there's anything wrong with Heritage. I'm just using it as like a stereotypical old school collector that doesn't like any of like the new sets they try to come out with. Gleyber Torres Walker. I have the Astros cluster Correa Freed. We have Oswald Peraza on the Nucleus Refractor. These are supposed to be 1 per hobby box. Sometimes you get 2 of them per hobby box. But going to the Yankees on the Nucleus and Angela, we have Reynolds, Soto, Volpe, Detmers, Outman, Harper. Yastrzemski, France. We have Starry Night, Soto, Tommy Henry, Bichette, and Perez. Launch into orbit, Devers, Mervis, Suarez, Vargas, Pavado, Assad, Jones, Lee. We have Rutschman and Henderson, Blackman, Grisham, Blade. We have Matt Olson for the Braves on the Orange Ray Wave, 24 out of 25. It's going to go to Brian Eckstein. We got Trey Mancini, Varsho, Julian, Franco, Reynolds, Arozarena, McCutcheon, Bohm, Semien, Santander, Burns. We have Trout and Otani and Benson. Mike Trout, Casas. And I have a star cluster there: Ramirez, DeGrom, Tovar, Frank Thomas, Lindor, Bogarts, Devers, Acuna Jr., Schwarber. We got Garcia, Yelich. We got a Planetary Pursuit. Julio Rodriguez, the son. It's going to go to the Mariners and Chuck. Nice hit there. Juan Alcantara. Arenado, the Diamondback Star Cluster, and Castellanos. Hader, Myers. We have the Juan Soto Stella Nova for the Padres and Mitch on the die cut. It's also a nice hit. People are calling it a case hit based off the odds. I mean, they're not guaranteed one per case, though. We have Stanton. To me, a case hit is something that's guaranteed in the case as a case hit. And there's nothing in this product that's guaranteed in a case hit. It's just based off of the odds. You should get a Stella Nova. You should get some Planetary Pursuits. And you should get one of the things that's sideways. I can't think of what the insert's called. You should get one of those per case based on the odds. It doesn't mean you can't get more. It also means you could not get any. We've opened a case where the Stella Nova wasn't in there. We have Judge, Garcia, Diaz, Cabrera, Carroll. Going to have Cruz and Tim Anderson, Bregman, Olsen, Gilbert, and Drew Waters. Into the second box at Tier 1. It's a nice little Cosmic Chrome box, an orange, a Planetary Pursuit, and a Stella Nova. We have Dwight Gooden for the Mets, 36 out of 400. Going to be Ant Martin. We have Luis Arraez, 90 out of 249 for Zach Ryder. Then we're going to have Burdick for the Marlins as well, going to Zach Ryder. And into the Jumbo hobby, and we'll end it with the 2 Museum Collection hobby boxes. Good luck to everybody. Let's get rolling. We got Hernandez, Hosmer, Neto, Drury, Bradley, McGuire, Green, Williams, Weimer, Kirk, Garcia, Cole. Have Arcia, Stone, Mendick, Beebe, Kyle Farmer, Doyle, Benintendi, Alou, Hernandez. I have Vasquez with Blake Sabol on the True Gold. Going to the Giants. That's going to Jeff. And the Giants, we're going to have Josh Jung, Tristan Casas, and Arrays. Got Jose Barrero, Harris II, Galorme, Garver, Mitchell, Hedrick, Anderson, Rodriguez, Beebe, Mason Miller, Josh Jung, Hunter Renfroe, Williamson, Candelario, Senga, Garcia, Yarbrough, O'Kelly, Tate, Battenfield, and Nick Ahmed. Mookie Betts, Mike Trout. We have Nolan Arenado, Jake Bird, Caballero, Andrus, Bird, Arrays, Irvin, Stram, Jung, Corbin, Schuster, Brenton Doyle on the Aqua going to the Rockies. And Samantha or Tara Symington, or both of them, I don't know. We have 36 out of 199. Schuster, Trout, and Eflin. I don't know if I put Sam down and Tara got into it. Brett Phillips. I mean, they're together, so it's not a big deal. We have Levy Stout, Kyle Lewis, Odor, Monasterio, Paxton, Tristan Casas, Lamont Wade Jr., Patrick Corbin on the negative. Man, too much Patrick Corbin in this product. Should not have a baseball card the way he's been playing. 137 out of 499. Mason Miller for the Athletics. And that's going to go to Andy Jackson. Mason Miller looked like he had some good stuff, even though the A's stink. JD Martinez, Volpe, and Andrus. Tyler Alexander, Jolks, Hilliard, Kenley Jansen. We have Gus Varlin, Jesse Chavez, Ward, DeGrom, Jones. We have Walker, Alex Diaz, Alex Bregman. We have Caballero, Gregory Soto, Pablo Lopez, Amaya Hicklin, Miller, Lugamina, LaStella, Hill, Lyle, Soriano, Patrick Corbin on the Prism Refractor, Pete Alonso, and Michael Wacha. Stubbs, Grayson Rodriguez, Pasquantino, Smith, Vargas, Dylan Moore. We have Alvarez, Leody Taveras, have Andrew Nardi. Then we're going to have an Orange Wave, Andres Jimenez. 7 out of 25 going to the Guardians and Justice. Nice hit there. Very good second baseman. Just put him right there. We have Gallen, Luis Robert Jr., Lewis, Choi, Rochillo, Pache, Yoshida, Fairchild, Gunnar Henderson, Refsnyder, Gonzalez, and Solano. Tommy Pham on the Fuchsia, 7 out of 299 to the Mets. Gonna have Miller on the Prism, Riley Green, Cooper Hummel, Batten, Hayward, Mervis, Julian, J.P. France, Velasquez, Action, Kiermaier, Joyce. Gonna have Votto, George Kirby, Bo Bichette, and Levy Stout. Got Jared Schuster, Miller. I have Jeter Downs, Mason Miller, Perkins, Neto, Shoemake, Hill, Walker. We got Josh Jung. We got Jeter Downs on the Prism Refractor, Jose Altuve, and Ryan Feltner. first box museum collection. And Ward, to answer your question, I'm tired. I'm tired of this cold. Daughter hasn't been sleeping. Now, right now, my wife's had to go to the ER because she's like a sty on her eye or something with her eyes, so her eye's all swollen. Man, y'all really hate on Jeter Downs. I really hope Jeter Downs comes out and just absolutely kills it. Y'all hate him so much in this group, it's ridiculous. We're going to have Garrett Cole on the parallel. We have Brett Baty, Fujinami. We have Yordan Alvarez. And then we're going to have Austin Riley. 115 out of 253. Going to the Braves and whoever has them. Brian Eckstein. Brian's name like completely lost me when I went to go say it. Oh, yeah, I mean, for sure. Definitely can't cut him. We have Tim Anderson. We have Giancarlo Stanton, Anthony Volpe. We have Clayton Kershaw. And then we're going to have Mookie Betts on the 55 out of 75. For the Dodgers and Larry. It's crazy how the Orioles and Nationals try to pay certain guys and it never pays off. We have Alex Bregman to get like injured or start to stink. We got Corbin Burns, Trey Turner, Albert Pujols, and we're going to get Will Smith, Tony Gonzalez, 10 out of 35 dual memorabilia. Also going to the Dodgers. And Larry. You have James Outman, 28 out of 50. This is definitely an off-center card, though. Not like Super OC, just... That one's actually heavy up top. It's hard to tell in these cards, but heavy on the left. James Outman, pretty good player. Is Xander Bogaerts, Riley Green, Salvador Perez, and Max Meyer, 2 out of 20 for the Marlins. And that's going to go to Zach Ryder. The better pitchers in the product. Get into the second box of museum collection. Paul Goldschmidt. We got Joey Votto. Miguel Vargas, Ichiro, and we got Ryan Howard, 81 out of 299 of the Phillies. And Matt Puffenbarger. So, nice big Ryan Howard following in that Phillies community. Anthony Rizzo, 93 out of 99. Kyle Tucker, Vaughn Grisham, Bryce Harper, and then we're going to have Mike Yastrzemski, 3 out of 20 on the primary pieces quad patch. I think the last mini box. Zach Neto, 9 out of 299. Definitely not 100% what Ward's looking for, but it's something. Maybe ride momentum into this last couple mini boxes. We got Soto, Walker, Ken Griffey Jr., and we're going to have a 5 out of 15 meaningful material Walker Buehler. Last box here. Brandon Nimmo. You have Kershaw, Witt Jr., Michael Harris Jr. Then we're going to have a Texas Ranger, 4 out of 100, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. And that's going to go to Joseph Bryson. And the Rangers did not have Vladdy Sr. And that's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Congratulations to those that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully you have better luck next time. We're going to have a 5 out of 15 Walker Buehler on the meaningful material. Zach Neto out of 299. Yastrzemski out of 20. We have Rizzo out of 99. Outman out of 50. Gonzalez and Smith out of 35 on the memorabilia. Betts out of 75. I promise I didn't die. I turned because my dog walked down the stairs. And it fucked up my breathing. I apologize. Anyway. We got Tommy Pham. This is what happens whenever you have asthma and get a freaking allergies and a cold all at the same time. We got Tommy Pham on the fuchsia. Carlos Rodon on the purple fuchsia lava. We're going to have the negative Corbin. Doyle on the aqua. We're going to have Gooden on the 400 on the memorabilia. The nucleus Peraza. Robbie Ray for the Mariners. And there's some color in the back. We're going to get Nardi on the true green, and then the orange, Matt Olson Ray Wave. We have Ryan Howard out of 299 on the auto. Burdick out of 299 on the autograph. We have Kuis out of 299 for the Royals. We have Miller out of 499 on the refractor. We have a Rays out of 249 on the auto from Tier 1. Max Meyer, 2 out of 20 for Museum Collection on the blue. We're going to have Vladimir Guerrero Sr., 4 out of 100. Going to have the Orange Wave Andres Jimenez out of 25. Then we have Austin Riley out of 253 on the patch auto. We're going to have the Sun, Julio Rodriguez on the Planetary Pursuit. Stella Nova, Juan Soto for the Padres. Have Blake Sabol on the True Gold out of 50. Posada, 85 out of 99 on the patch auto for Tier 1. And then we're going to have the base autograph, Gabriel Moreno for the Diamondbacks. And that's going to be the break, boys. I appreciate y'all as always. And girls. You guys have a good night and be safe. If anything else fills, I'll break it. I don't think the other two breaks are close enough to really fill. But you guys have a good night. Brett, I'm still going to send it as whatever the normal packaging is. I don't do any PWE stuff, only because even if you do non-machinable stuff, somehow some stuff at the Glen Burnie post office still ends up in a machine. If I go through Severna Park, it's normally okay, but somehow stuff still ends up in a machine in Maryland sometimes, so I just try not to PWE at all, unless it's like a single card and I can put it in one of those card shell things, but even then sometimes they still get jacked up and go through the machine. But I appreciate y'all as always. Have a good night and be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow if there's nothing else fills. I don't know. Hopefully the Thursday night football game might be over, but if it's not, hopefully it ends well. I have no clue what the score is. I haven't looked at it at all, but yeah, you guys need anything, just let me know. I'll say it one more time at the end. MVP buybacks, if you have any Otanis or Acuñas from 2023 Topps Chrome, not Topps Chrome Update, regular Topps Chrome, you can send them to me. You can mail them to me on whatever the return address is on any of your packages. Or if you need the address, let me know. I'll give it to you. And I'm offering the exact break credit of what it is through the buyback program. So $20 for base, $40 for refractors, prisms, the pink retail parallel, and whatever else. You can use it for breaks. You can use it for sealed product. I will say my sealed product on baseball is a little limited. I have a lot of football, basketball, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering that I can give to you sealed. I mean, I can open anything on camera for you baseball-wise. It's just most of my baseball product is through Fanatics' break program, so I have to actually break it on camera. But yeah, if you have any buybacks and you want to send them to me, you can. I do recommend taking advantage of them if you haven't sold them to somebody else, if you don't have an LCS near you. But